So let's go.
Talking about that. If that's where you going with that, we going with the fucking. He about to go play in Australia. Hold on, don't bring him up no.
He actually hasn't never had a team that is actually that competent enough defensively.
Whether you believe he's efficient or not, considering his play style, it's not.
Yo, it's I, Xeno, Night, back here for a new Full Court Press episode 2, and with my co-host with TheSage. It's good.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, so today we're talking about our title, as you already seen. The playing tournament this season is gonna be crazy. Like, bro, if you really sit down and look about everything that's happening in the playing right now, for example, in the Eastern Conference, we have the Heat, Sixers, Bulls, Hawks, and then in the Western Conference, we have teams that don't even deserve to be there. Yeah, also, by the way, in the East, there's teams that don't deserve to be there. Like, I think both of us can say the Heat and the Sixers aren't 6 and 7, like your regular 8 and 7 seed teams, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then in the West, you have the Lakers, you have the Pelicans that's up there, the Kings and the Warriors, which all of them really could really shift if you really think about it. All these teams could really shift. So that's what we're starting off to talk about today. Yo, so start off with the whole conversation. Sage, if you had to rank these 8 teams in the play-in, who do you think is the best team?
I think fully healthy. I think the Sixers are probably the best team. In the sense of we saw what they were at the beginning of the season. They were what? They were what? A second seed or third seed? I want to say, right? They were like a second seed or third seed. And that's been higher than all these teams that are there, and they also have the best player out of all the other teams. So, like, I think 100%. I think 100% healthy. I think it's the Sixers.
Yeah. For me, I think it is the Sixers strictly because of when Embiid was there, as you said already. We were a top 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and then when Embiid left and was due to injury, we slid all the way down to the 8th seed. So, but I also think that, like, realistically, as much as I've been hating on this team throughout the whole season, I think the Lakers have a strong case for the second.
Yeah, that's probably what I have as well. Yeah.
The Lakers have been really good at the start of the season, and then they had a lull where they were just losing teams because they just wasn't taking it seriously. But as you can see, for the past few weeks, the Lakers have been winning some good games. Like, for example, they won against the Bucks. I think they beat us. No, okay, they beat us without our player. They won against the Timberwolves. They won against the Bucks again. They won against the Lakers. The Thunder, but I think everyone was there. So yeah, they've been having some good wins down the stretch, and I think it's kind of been. I don't think it's been under the radar, but at the end of the day, a lot of these teams, when it comes to the Lakers, they've been beating good teams. So I think they really have a good reason to be the second seed, honestly.
Yeah. I think I would have them at 2 as well, off of kind of all those reasons. Like, they beat the Cavs too, which the Cavs are a pretty good team. So, like, I think and they're catching fire at the right time. So I think they're for sure the second seed. And then I'd say for me, the third best team is probably the Pelicans. I'm like at a toss up between the Pelicans and the Kings. I think why I chose the Pelicans is because the Kings have a lot of people hurt. So I think that's kind of just why I have the Pelicans as the third spot, since the Kings, I think they're still missing Trey Lyles, and
they're missing Malik Monk too.
Yeah, which is a really big loss for them. So
I actually want to sit down and really think about it. So it goes the Sixers and then the Lakers. The Pelicans or the Kings? You don't think the Heat have a conversation in this?
They do, but I don't know. It's the Heat.
I guess I would go with the Pelicans too. I personally believe in Zion's offense in the playoffs. And I think his combination, his scoring with his playmaking, I think that it will be able to create a dent in the offs. By the way, I think you've forgotten to say this. Yeah, they're missing Brandon Ingram, so they missed they're missing a like over the top shot maker, like a jump like a really good over the top jump shooter on the team. But because they do have spacing in Trey Murphy the third, they have Herbert Jones. I'm almost certain they have another player coming off the bench. He's a really good 3-point shooter. I'm trying to remember his name. 1 second. Jordan Hawkins. There you go. Jordan Hawkins he's a good 3-point shooter as well. So they do have spacing, but they don't have like someone that they can reliably go into the mid range and like say, "Yo, I need you to get me a bucket from the mid range." Outside of maybe CJ, but I think CJ is more
secondary.
No, I think CJ is more, reliant on the 3-point shot and like getting to the rim rather than like, playing in a mid range. But actually, the more I think about it, I think he can somewhat deal with mid range deficiency in this team since Brandon Ingram is gone. But I still think that might be a little bit of an issue down the line, to be honest. Yeah. So I will say, for now, we both kind of agree it's the Sixers, then the Lakers, and then
the Pelicans, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so then what would you think is the 4th out of the 8 team?
Between the Heat and the Kings.
I'm going to Heat.
I probably will pick the Heat just because I think in the playoffs, like we kind of understand that it's the Heat, and I think all of their players have been healthy, right? For the most part, I think all of their players are super healthy, so they have that team, and I think it's the Heat for 4th, and then the Kings in 5th, right?
5th, yeah. All right, so for me, like my heart is telling me to say, you know what, let's hate on the Heat. They're gonna be the 5th seed. But my brain is telling me, yo, it's the Heat. Like, you have to pick the Heat. 1 second. Yeah, so the Heat necessarily haven't been like, Jimmy hasn't looked good this season necessarily. He's kind of looked like actually, I want to check before I said myself. I think he's just been pedestrian as he usually is. Yeah, he's been quite pedestrian throughout the whole season. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's 40% from the free on like 2 attempts, but yeah, he's been pedestrian for as he usually is in the regular season. I'm almost certain they've had certain players grow into certain roles. Jaime Jaquez has been a really good pickup from the draft. I'm almost certain Nikola Jovic has now actually started getting really meaningful minutes, and he's been a really good 3-point shooter for them, if I'm correct. Let me check. Yeah, he's been a really good 3-point shooter, spacer, specifically from, I want to say he's playing the power forward right now. And then I also want to say that Duncan Robinson, that's the one I want to talk about. him growing his game into the ability of like, okay, now you run me off the line, I can actually get downhill and finish at the rim. That's been a really good growth in his game, because that was one of the biggest issues with Duncan Robinson is if you run him off the court, run him off the 3-point line, there's not much he can really do. So he was having to try and constantly come off of screens and try and generate looks like that. So that was a good thing for him. They also got Terry Rozier in the buyout market, which has been really good for them as well. Actually, I think at the start of the start when he came, it
was terrible,
really
right?
Yeah, it was really bad. But he like the longer that the game came on, and the longer that the season has gone on, he's been better and better. So I think he's fine. I'm not necessarily sure how you would value Tyler Hero's season this season, so I'm not going to really speak about him. And I know the scam Adebayo has been recently taking a little bit of freeze. I'm still mad that he made the 3 over what's his name? I remember he made the 3 against Detroit Pistons, and I was praying for him to miss that. He just pulled it up and just made it.
I think I recall that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this guy's now just gonna be making threes now. Okay, I see what you be on. Yeah, so when I add all of those things together, I think they really should be the 4th seed, the 4th out of the 8 teams. So I'm just gonna say they are. I guess with them being there at the end of the day, they kind of are the 8th seed now. Sorry, not an 8th seed. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna say the 5th seed out of all teams are gonna have to be the Kings, right?
Yeah, the Kings.
I think what the Kings do with the DHO and also De'Aaron Fox also just being able to create his own shot from the mid range and from the rim, I was actually gassed and hoping that 3-point shot that he just randomly got at the start of the season was going to be like there. I mean, as we're speaking right now, I think Fox is shooting he's shooting nearly 37% on nearly 8 attempts. But my friend and I were talking about it, and if you bring up the fact, if you look down, how do I say this? If you look at the past of I want to say 20 games or so, you realize, he's not shooting that well. I'm almost saying he's shooting 5 threes a game, and I think it's 33%. Yeah, you can leave him wide open, but the mid range and getting to the rim, that's still true. That's always going to be true when it comes to him. So that's the good thing about him. And then Domantas Sabonis doesn't have a right hand, but he's still really dominant, getting rebounds. He's also still a really good DHO hub. He can pass and move now, and that's opened up another thing when it comes to the offense and being a little bit more consistent. That's what I have to say about Domantas Sabonis as well. I kind of do hate on Domantas Sabonis, so I'll be honest with you. Kind of just want to hate on him for the most part. But yeah, he's still good. I'm not gonna lie about it. He's still good. Okay, so now that we spoke about those 2 teams, the next one is going to be what do you think is going to be the 6 out of 10 teams?
I have the Warriors, and then for the last 2, I have the Hawks and the Bulls.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Hawks and the Bulls should even be actually playing, because they've been really bad this year, and I think the Warriors have also had their problems, but I think why I'm more confident on them is because of the players who they have, primarily Steph.
Hello.
I guess why I'm more confident in them is because because they have Steph on their team who can always kind of pop off, and then they have a rising star in Kuminga as well. So I think that's why I have them up. I have them over the Hawks and the Bulls, because the Hawks and the Bulls this season, the Hawks have been mid for the past 20 years. That is the most mid franchise I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So
yeah, I think it's fine. I do believe that 1 second, I'm just gonna turn my shit down. Yeah, I think it's I do kind of agree with you, to be honest with you. I do want to say though, honestly, I do agree with you with the Warriors being probably the 6th seed, if I want to say. Let me check. Yeah, when it comes, it says we said the Sixers, then the Lakers, then the Pelicans, then the Heat, then the Kings. Yeah, I would say the Warriors are the 6th seed. Because honestly, they already have they have like a top 10 player in Steph Curry. He is kind of regressing on ball, a little bit more sloppy, a little bit less burst, so he can't really get his. Oh shit! Firstly, I should be talking about this. Christy, yeah, no, I'm white as hell. Hi. What's good? Yeah, what's good, homie? And they said next time I'll leave a light that I'm on a date. Hey, good shit. All right, thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, so I think instantly we already know they have a top 10 player. As I already told you, that Steph Curry is regressing slightly. Worse ball handling, as I said, a little bit less burst, isn't as sharp getting to his moves and actually, creating space to get threes. He's not necessarily been like his strength has never been like self-creation when it comes to stuff like that. His strength has just been like being able to be a really, really, really elite or off screens and movement shooter is what I'm trying to say. That like his self-creation when it comes to being on ball and like self-creating like that has never been his like super strength. Of course, he could do it to a really elite level, but that's never been his great thing. So him regressing in that already is a bad thing. And then you also add into the fact that even off ball, his threes, he's way more tendent to have bad stretches of games. Yeah, I can get why. But at the end of the day, he's still a top 10 player. None of the other 3 teams have a top 10 player. He still has a good backcourt, a good defense with Draymond Green on it. He still has Kuminga, who's rising, kind of without much notice. Of course, certain Warrior fans are talking about it, but in the whole scheme of things, not much people are talking about Kuminga kind of breaking out. And then you also have Andrew Wiggins actually rising up and not being trash.
Yes,
so that's another thing. And then what else? Clay coming off the bench. So I mean, they have, in my opinion, they kind of do have the best team out of the 3, and they have the best player. So that's kind of what happens, and that's why I believe that they are the 6th seed.
Yeah. And then I guess for me, between 7 and 8, it's just a matter of if Trae Young, if Trae Young can come back.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Trae Young comes back, I have them at 7, and I think if he can't, I'll have them at 8. It's just a matter of if Trae Young is back. Yeah, if Trae's back. I would assume he'll be back because he's been injured for quite a while, right?
He really has.
So I think he'll probably be back before the play-ins, but I would hope he is, and if that's the case, I would have them at 7, and then I would have the Bulls at 8 in this case.
I don't know if they will force Trae Young to play in the All-Star, because really and truly they're in the play-in, and it doesn't even look like they really have a good chance to even make the offs. And if they're going to make the offs, they're going to go out in 7 against the Celtics. And once again. like not out in 7. It's actually going to be a sweep this time because this is a significantly better team. So, like, I don't know if this is even a really good idea to bring him back. So, but most likely they won't bring it back. And if they don't bring it back, they're not going into playoffs. So, I would say the Bulls are going to be there. To be honest with you, I'm going to be real with you. My second question was going to be, okay, now that we have all the teams together, who do you think is going to make the playoffs? But really and truly, let's keep it real.
It's the Heat and the Sixers for the East. Like that's
yeah.
There isn't a point to really have that conversation. It's just the Heat and the Sixers. I think in the West though, like all 4 teams have a decent shot of being out. Like of going into the playoffs. I think all 4 teams have a shot.
I disagree.
Really?
I think that the Warriors have the least chance out of all of them.
Oh yeah,
I also think the Kings. I genuinely believe it's just going to be the Lakers and the
Pelicans.
Yeah, I don't think the Kings are making the offs this season.
I think it's those 2 as well, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was like.
I would be shocked if the Warriors make it. I'd be shocked if the Warriors make it. I'd also be. I wouldn't be as shocked if the Kings made it, but I'd be shocked if the Warriors make it. Because it would have to be. Yeah. It would have to be a not James Harden, a Steph Curry masterclass for them to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this?
I had no idea.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, when it comes to all of this, actually, I might as well just send it anyways. I don't really mind.
Yeah, just send it. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, when it comes to the whole things, I think that those 2 are going to be. But who do you think would actually win that 7 and 8 seed when it comes to
Lakers Pelicans?
Not Lakers Pelicans. Sixers versus Heat. I think that's actually kind of interesting.
I think the Sixers will win that, but I think for personal reasons, I would want the Heat so that they could play the Bucks and they could beat the Bucks. So that's
so you think we won't be able to beat them?
I don't mind if either team wins, but it's the Heat, and I think it would just be. I think it would be funny if the Heat, if the Heat
beats the Bucks again. Yeah,
it'd be funnier than the 76ers beating the Bucks. So that's why I think I want the Heat to win, but I think the Sixers are the superior team, so I think they should win. But again, for personal reasons, I think I want the Heat to win that so that they could beat the Bucks for like the 8th time in like I don't know, a lot of years.
You think there's not? You don't think it's interesting to see the Bucks and the Sixers finally beat each other? Since Giannis has been in the league, Philly and the Sixers have Philly and the Sixers, nice. Philly and the Milwaukee Bucks have not seen each other in the offs. Right? No, they have not.
That sounds right. I just didn't think about that.
Think about it. All the seasons that they've been together, they've been in the league together. They've not played each other. Remember, last season it was the Nets and no.
Yeah,
it was right.
Yeah, it was
the Nets, and then it was the Celtics. The season before that was the Raptors and the Heat. The season before that was 2021. 2021. That was the one
in
the
Hawks year, right?
The Hawks year. The Hawks. And I believe it's not the Nets. It was the. I can't remember.
I don't know who the 8th seed is or who
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the chat. But yeah, God damn, I didn't want you to hear that. But for the most part, as you have already been like talking to you about, we've not played them. Oh, Washington Wizards. That's what it was.
It was the Wizards. Okay,
Yeah, and then the year before that, it was just the Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets and Raptors, the Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, and then we didn't reach the offs for like a little period of time. So you see, like we've actually not played each other for a long period of time. So I'm surprised you didn't say, "Hey, the first time that we get to see them two play each other." But hey, to each your own, man.
I think I had that idea. I just didn't think it was true. So I think that's why I like instantly picked the Heat, because I was like, oh, the Heat and Bucks would just be, it would be kind of funny because then they'd beat them again.
I'm gonna be real with you. I personally don't think the Bucks would lose to the Heat this season, bro. If they lose to the Bucks this season, yo, get Giannis
the Heat.
There, bro.
Get Giannis off the floor.
No, I won't say get Giannis off the floor. Get Giannis to another team where he actually has a competent like closer.
Where he has an actual good.
Like he's the Shaq, right? He needs a Kobe, like someone who can actually close the game. He's not a closer. He's like the start. Like, you know, the person that punches holes through stuff, and then you need the person that breaks through. He's not the one person that breaks through. He's the one that punches holes. So he needs someone like that.
Yeah.
I personally think he should come to the Sixers, but I just want to say that.
And
if he
comes
to the Sixers,
why would he go to the Sixers and have two playoff chokers on the same team? Yeah. Giannis and Embiid.
All right, bro. All right. So we just be yapping. You think a top 2 player with a top 4 player wouldn't dominate the league? All right. Yeah.
There's two playoff chokers. I mean,
that defense alone would be heavenly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's true. But I guess on the Bucks, they have two people who also don't play well in the playoffs. But I mean, yeah. So I guess it isn't that huge of a change.
I am praying for Damian Lillard's downfall. I want praying. Oh my god! I can't wait. I can't wait to see Damian Lillard fail, man. It's gonna be so good.
In the second round for like the 8th time.
Oh yes, it's gonna be good, bro. Or if he doesn't fail in the second round because he's the second option, he's gonna fail in the 3rd round. You know, it kind of boosts, first round exit, first round merchant as the first option, second round merchant as the second option. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's gonna go up like that. Yeah. I'm gonna be real happy when that happens, man.
I will, yeah.
But okay, so that we've already kind of just gone through the main point of this whole conversation. Now let's get into the second part, which is our YouTube Shorts. Do we have a banner for this?
A what?
We do have a banner for this. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Boom. YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
So me and Sage came up in the background that we're gonna do like a creative player, but it's gonna be 5 categories, okay? Mm-hmm. So we said it was gonna be body, passing, finishing, defense, and what was the last one? Shooting. There you go.
Shooting, yeah.
Yeah. So let's start off with actually no, you couldn't. No, let's not gonna do start off. You go ahead, bro. Okay, that was sassy as hell. We're gonna never see that again. Okay, that you did not see that, right? Okay. We didn't see you guys. No, cool. But yeah, the caveat though is that right now it's gonna be, and right now NBA players, it's not gonna be in the past and stuff like that, because you can mix and match certain players and you get a guard player, but we're not gonna do that shit. So this season, do you want to do this season? Or you want to say like in a few?
We'll do we can pick the person's prime, but they have to be
no. We're not doing that now. We're gonna do it as
they can't be on the All-Star team though. So like that's why I was like,
yeah. But let's do it like in the
we can do.
So we should clarify this.
We can do this season.
Yeah,
we can just do this season. All right, cool. You go first. Actually, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna do a coin flip. Okay. Okay. What's the first category?
You can pick any category. So
okay. All right.
Heads or tails, bro?
Heads.
1 second. Yep, then you go first. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Wemby for the body.
Hi, bro. Of course.
7'5". Yeah.
What was it? Body, passing, finishing,
shooting, defense, finishing.
Shooting, defense. All right.
Yep.
Lakers took the 8th seed today. Good shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that they beat the Cavs. They beat the brakes up the Cavs, if I'm correct, right? Let me see. Yeah,
it was a 16-point game. Yeah, they beat the
brakes of the Cavs, which is, to be fair, I don't trust a team where Darius Garland is taking 25 shots.
Oh wait, he took 20. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that is not the Cavs team I know of. Darius Garland is taking 25 shots. Yeah, he's cooked. Their team is cooked. Yo, I'm sorry. You picking Wemby as a body is so nasty. Yo.
What? He's 7'5". What do we?
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. It's because I should have said no rookies, but I thought that was gonna be a given.
Nah.
You're nasty. I feel that. You're a nasty guy.
You can just pick Chet. What?
No, I'm gonna pick. Oh, yeah, you're right. Anyways, I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Buddy Hield shooting.
Buddy Hield shooting? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't put him on my list for some reason. I don't know why. I just kind of went past him. For my next one, I'm gonna go defense, and I'm gonna pick Jonathan Isaac.
Yo, you're so sick.
So you're telling me I get Jonathan Isaac, who's actually playing? That's crazy.
A taller Jonathan Isaac. He probably is not necessarily as fluid as Isaac, but yo.
Jonathan Isaac.
Wait. Why do I care? Yo, actually, I can hold that. Never mind. I actually think I know who you're gonna pick. I got something for you, boy. I got something for you. What's a good rim finisher? Damn, I didn't really think about this. It's gonna be hard.
This is the one that I had like 0 names. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I'm just gonna go passing. This season, I'm gonna have to sit down and really think about this name because you already have 2 like nuts names as your players. I'm so sick of. I'm just gonna have to really think about this one.
Yeah, because I did research for this.
Yo, I was coming in no research, just straight up. But yo,
I picked Wemby and Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, you're sick for that. I'm disgusted.
We are good.
I am disgusted. Oh wait, I can go Jamal Murray playmaking. Yeah, I'll take that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, I completely forgot about him. Yeah, let me take that Jamal Murray.
I don't know why I didn't think about that name. Playmaking. I actually don't have a good name for this. I'm not gonna lie. But, for finishing, I'm gonna go with Sengun.
Okay.
Since I have a big, so it makes sense that I should just pick a big who's really good at finishing.
Did Sengun not make the All-Star team?
Nope.
Oh shit, he didn't.
Nope.
Yeah,
this is his first actual year of being like a player who should be on it, and he wasn't on it. So I'm picking Alfred Sengun for my player.
So I already chose Buddy shooting, Jamal playmaking. He's already cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's already cooking.
I don't know if I'm gonna pick for my playmaker. This is terrible.
Finishing. Damn. Should I go? You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Give me Aaron Gordon finishing.
Okay. That's a good name. I have shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go pick.
Do you want me to
MPJ.
tell you? Do you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you everything? Oh, shooting. You got MPJ.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just to make sure you know, you got Wemby body. Forgot who you got. Defense. Oh, Isaac defense.
Isaac, and then
Defense.
MPJ.
TheSage, and then MPJ shooting.
Oh my god. Wemby with good finishing touch, good really good defense, and he can shoot from 3. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, so since I already got everybody else,
this is
give
the
me
goat
Chet's
right
body.
here. No cap.
Give me Chet's body.
Chet, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Playmaking, I don't really have a good name here.
I might actually win this one. I'm not gonna lie. I might win this one off of just straight thing. Yo, I'm gonna be cooked. I'm gonna be cooked. Yeah.
I don't have a good name for this one. So, like, if it's playmaking, I kind of just need someone that doesn't that I kind of just need someone that won't.
Oh, we said
that won't
passing.
Oh, passing?
Yeah. Shit, I said Jamal playmaking.
Jamal Murray. Yeah, you said Jamal.
I said playmaking, but I meant Jamal passing. That's what I meant.
Okay. I'm gonna need John Stockton 2.0 himself. I'm gonna go with.
Did he not make no?
Tyus Jones.
Oh, Tyus Jones. I was about to say Halliburton did not make it.
No.
You are lying to me. Yo.
I'm gonna go with Tyus Jones. I just need someone that will not turn the ball over, and that's what he does. I think he still leads the league in what's that stat called? Assist to
turnover ratio.
Yeah, assist to turnover ratio. At least I would think so. His is at.
I'll check.
It's 7-1. So I doubt anybody else would be higher than a 7-1 assist to turnover ratio. Because that's crazy.
Bruh, he really is he's he's a Chris Paul. Holy shit.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with Tyus Jones as my passer.
Yo, he is a Chris Paul disciple.
Chris Paul disciple. 7-1 assist to turnover ratio. John Stockton-esque right there.
I am so sick.
John Stockton-esque right there.
Yo. So wait, you've got your passing 1, shooting 2, defense 3, body 4.
Finishing Sengun.
Finishing Sengun. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Finishing Sengun.
What's your last
so you now show up? Alright, bro. Yeah.
What's the last
So for me, I said step body, yeah. I said Jamal passing, yep.
Yeah.
I said body shooting, yep. And then I said did I already give finishing? I swear I gave finishing. Aaron Gordon finished.
Yeah. You said.
Okay, so I have everything there. The
except defense. Just go ahead and pick the person.
Yo,
on the Timberwolves, just go ahead and pick the person. No.
I almost said I had someone else that I wanted to pick, and I completely forgot.
Is it like Herb Jones?
I'm so cooked. Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Herb Jones.
I'll tell you what I was gonna pick. I was gonna pick Wemby.
But you can't pick Wemby again. You can't pick Wemby again.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Wemby, because I was like, I can pick him first, and then I can pick, and then I can pick Jonathan Isaac. So
I was going to scam you heavily, bro.
Nope. Nah.
No.
You're cooked.
Oh,
Just go ahead and pick.
I don't want to
Jones.
pick J-Mac because he's actually he's regressed this season.
Just go ahead
Yo,
and pick just go ahead and pick Jaden McDaniels.
I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked.
Just go ahead and pick like.
I'm going Herb
Herb
Jones, man.
Okay, all right.
Herbert Jones, man.
All right.
Who love? I love me some Herb. Well, I love me some Herbert Jones.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I didn't put him on the list, but I should have. But I kind of knew who I was picking if you didn't pick.
So
If you didn't
when we
pick
all pick together,
Jonathan Isaac.
okay. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go through it back and forth. Okay, you write down what you have, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So this is YouTube Shorts. The whole point of this is create a player, but it's role players. That's the actual spin on this, and it's today. So in the league right now, the 5 categories has been body, passing, finishing, shooting, and defense. Yep.
Defense. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to my eye. I'm starting to. It's painful. Anyways, so all of that together. So we're gonna start with body. My body is Shet. Your body is.
I picked Wemby as my body. Yep.
Passing. I put Jamal Murray. Your passing is.
And I picked Tyus Jones.
Jesus. Anyways, finishing. I put Aaron Gordon. You picked.
I picked Alperen. I picked Alperen Sengun.
And then shooting, I picked
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield. There you go. Buddy Hield. You picked.
And then yeah. And then I picked MPJ. I picked MPJ.
And then on defense, I picked Herbert Jones, and he picked.
And I picked Jonathan Isaac.
So disgusting. Holy shit, bro. So you've heard all of our picks. Who do you think is actually the best creative player? And why is it TheSage?
Why is it Sage? Is crazy. Why is it Sage? Jonathan Isaac was the best possible name that I could have picked. Because then I could pick Wemby. A 7'5" Jonathan Isaac. That's crazy.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming through today. It was been a pleasure for us, for you guys to come through. This is me, just Xeno, coming through. Thank you very much for coming through. As I said, about 3 times now. Yep. I'm being weird right now. I don't know why. And TheSage is literally right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming through. Catch you later.